But I'm kind of concerned because of LeBron's injury. He has a groin injury apparently, and I'm gonna put it up here. I took like a picture of it. And when he was walking back, they showed the footage of him walking back to the locker room. It
Hey,
didn't look good at all. It
Mark,
looked
can I
like
cut you off
2019.
really quick? Uh,
Yeah,
by the way, fuck 12, Zinzi. He's been
Zinzi, you are
terrible. Stop laughing. You don't even like your star player.
Zinzi, you are the 12 seed
Continue.
or like the 4th seed, Zinzi,
12
like
seed?
12 seed, yeah, whatever, the 4th seed.
Anyway, this shit doesn't count. Let's be so honest. Mark, slide me co-host. This
Um,
doesn't count. LeBron got injured, so it's fine. In terms of the
Luca played
game
like
Man,
shit,
tonight,
man.
man,
Luca played
where
shit
the
the whole
fuck
fucking
Rui
game.
at, man? I'm tired of DFS missing all them goddamn wide open threes, man.
it's a good point.
The
It's a
DFS
good
wasn't the
point.
problem, man. It was Luca. Luca was playing like
Man,
shit.
nah, stop that shit.
I,
Luke was
I'm gonna
creating
be
wide open
I'm gonna,
shots for him, bro. Stop
I'm
that.
gonna be
Yeah,
completely
but Luca
honest with
was
y'all,
playing like
bro.
shit. Did you watch
LeBron getting
any part
hurt
of the game?
Did
The
you
Luca
depends on
watch
was
the
awful.
severity
DFS?
of the
I watched
injury.
DFS miss 5
If
wide
it's
open
severe, he could
threes.
be out.
I watched Luca get clamped by Jalen Brown the whole game.
Hey, how many did Luca have tonight? Oh,
Are you
okay
really
then.
gonna get?
Okay then.
A
Okay.
billion.
Are you
Okay.
serious right now? Are you serious right now? He was bro.
He the reason we
Those
damn near came back. Did you not
we
watch
didn't
the
come.
game?
Did you actually believe the comeback was gonna happen? Let's be honest. That was
We were
garbage
If
within
time
LeBron
points.
four
didn't get
That was
points in
garbage
injured,
the
time
fourth
point. Come
quarter.
on, bro. That was garbage
if
time
We were
points.
LeBron
within
didn't
four
get
points in the
injured,
That
fourth
was
we could
quarter.
garbage
have
time
come
points,
back.
bro.
What are
He
you
was,
doing? Come on, bro. Don't do that. That's nasty.
bro.
If LeBron didn't
Luca.
get injured, we
If
could have
Luca
come
played,
back.
if Luca played at a B level, we would have won the game. But he didn't.
Luca had
It's okay.
30.
It's
Luca had a double double.
Guys, two things can be
are you,
true at
dude?
once.
Do you watch the game or you stat watch games? Like
Do you? Do you?
I watch games.
Now, Mark watches the game.
Bro,
I was
I
watching the
watched the
Nah,
game
entire
stop
last
game
that
night.
with
shit, bro.
Jake. I watched the entire game with Jake and Kaden. And are you gonna tell me about
Listen,
watching games?
listen.
Yeah, I
Mark's
can give
right.
my sense
Luca
after
had a
Jake.
bad game, but
Yeah, thank you. He
also
doesn't. But apparently he stat watch. He doesn't. He doesn't
even a
know that.
bad game
Bro,
for
man, shut that
Luca.
fucking mouth.
Okay, come on, Flo.
Wait, what do you say?
Uh, a bad game for Luca. He still had 34 points. So two
Watch
things
your
can be
mouth, bro.
true. Can be true at once. I'll let some of these speakers up here. We don't have the Celtics people with us right now. We watched the game with some Celtics fans, and they were actually cool
Can't
guys.
have casuals on here again, bro.
They're not all annoying. But yeah, the Lakers lost.
Kaden, I send you co-host if you want it.
The more important thing is LeBron is injured, which sucks. Hopefully he's back soon. Hopefully it's not 2019, right, Mark? Because he was out for 17 consecutive games. I think it was a
I don't
month.
remember. Was it 17? Yeah,
It
it
was
was.
17.
Yeah,
I looked it up, but it was about a month.
yeah. I mean, I think it's been down at least a week for sure. I think that's fair to say, right? At least a week.
Um, at
Well, he's not
least,
gonna play the
yeah.
Nets game. That's for sure. He's not gonna play the Nets game, which is in two
Well,
days.
I don't care about that, but there are some ones that like we would care about, like
Who do we play
Thunder.
after Brooklyn?
Or no,
Hold
because
on.
Thunder's in a while. The Nuggets is soon. The Nuggets game.
Oh wait, Jake. I just looked at our schedule. So okay, so tomorrow we don't play. Then we play Brooklyn. I would sit him out regardless, even if he wants to play. Tuesday we don't play. Wednesday we don't play, and then Thursday we play. So we have like a couple days off here, other than the Brooklyn game.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
So
it's
say
not the worst.
I'm gonna say this. Like, we should have sat him in one of these games, in one of these back to backs, LeBron. It's too many minutes. It's been a problem, and I understand we're trying to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, but sadly, like it's just been too much. And he was kind of just out of gas from 3 to 9. He was still good from mid range at the paint, but like this is like a marathon. Like we can't. I'd much rather be the 4 seed healthy than the 2 seed not healthy at the end of the day. Like we gotta figure out going
But
forward. I
why
mean,
did you think it was like bad that LeBron played tonight? That's what I don't get. Like he
oh,
was
I don't think
always
it was
gonna
bad
play
tonight. I just
tonight.
think it's an accumulation of
Hey,
everything.
bro,
Like he should have
it comes
shot
down to the
sat the back
overtime.
to backs or something. It's
It
not
comes
a
down to the
tonight
over.
problem.
It comes down to the overtime game against the Knicks
Yeah,
that LeBron
with a
played.
flight.
Yeah, with the flight, LeBron played those minutes. I will say, as a Laker fan, the Lakers got exposed up until the third quarter by switching Jordan Goodwin on Jason Tatum for whatever reason. That shit did not work. Teams are going to expose that. So the Lakers sadly got exposed, and teams are
Yeah,
going to take
I
that.
mean, I don't
What the
know. I
fuck is
mean,
he
I
even
they
think
out there
that's just
doing?
something
guys.
that
We just
people. I think that's
honestly
something
like
JJ tried.
the one thing is like we honestly just kind of just shot it bad. Like I felt in the third quarter when we were like 1 of 15, like we had good looks. Like nothing from this game. You said we had no haze, no Rui, who Rui in this game to be able to switch onto these bigger forwards is actually super valuable. LeBron didn't play the last 6 minutes to get as close as 5. And we lost on the road to Boston, guys, who's literally the favorite to win it. Like
Yeah.
let's just
Oh,
I think
I'm
being a
not
little
mad
bit.
about the
Oh yeah, I'm
game
saying
at
this like
all.
you
I
shouldn't be
think
mad
this
if you're
game,
sitting here
yo,
upset saying
Okay,
someone got exposed.
guys, wait, Kane, hold on. I just want to update. So JJ Redick said there's quote unquote obvious concern with a groin injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
not been looking
mean,
good, man.
the problem is like it's gonna be a little bit. We play a lot of games coming up. I mean, you just have to be strategic. Like we've separated ourselves so far from the 6 seed. Like even if you're 2 through 5, I don't care who it is. Like just you're at least not going to be in the play-in. Like I'm not going to be upset going forward. I thought we did some good things. I thought Luca was better, but like Reeves still looked really shaky. DFS went 0 for his last 5 from 3. LeBron was 0 for 6. Like I mean, Connect hit 1. Vincent was 0 for 3. I mean, like it was just
I
kind of
thought
like a
Connect,
bad
I thought Connect was
bad
decent in
we
the
game.
really
first
could have used
half.
Rui shooting today.
Oh my
I
gosh,
thought
yeah, Rui
Connect
would have
was
been
good.
huge to have. Huge to have. 17
Wait, did
points
you
per
guys
game in
not
this.
think
Connect played
what?
well. Connect
Yeah,
played
he
I
well
was
didn't
down the
think,
good.
stretch.
I didn't think Jackson Hayes was important for this matchup just because Porzingis didn't play. I thought
He's
Rui
not.
was though. Rui was,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Rui was
agree.
vital for
Yeah.
us for sure. Hayes
I
Like
not
agree.
so much.
if you
Now
are
Hayes
sitting
would have
there
provided
Hayes
that
feeling
would
game.
not have
discouraged
changed.
about anything,
Yeah,
we
Hayes
wouldn't
wasn't going to
be.
change
Yeah, Hayes
anything.
would have
Yeah,
been
Yeah.
there's no
effective.
reason to feel any discouragement about tonight. Like besides LeBron, like if he like not feeling great, like groin, Luca's back, like I would have 100% sat LeBron Monday, and I mean he's gonna sit Monday. So I mean you just hope
I'm
Jackson
they
not.
get.
Hayes
I'm be honest with
changes
you. I'm not
nothing
really
about
concerned
this.
because realistically, the Lakers, like you play Monday. He's gonna sit out Monday. He's gonna sit out one of the. He's gonna sit out either Thursday or Friday.
Who I
Most
think LeBron's gonna be longer than that. I
Well,
would
it's
be
gonna. He
shocked.
has to be long. It's gonna be
yeah,
like
Yeah,
it's
2
gonna be
weeks.
longer. He's gonna miss probably 8 games in total because it's gonna be 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah. He's
So
gonna miss like 8
yeah.
games.
I mean
so
it's
if
like
you
just try to go 4-4, like beat the Nets, beat the Suns, beat
How
the Spurs. Like
how long do you guys think LeBron will be out? Because like
I have no idea. I mean,
I'm
you just
kind
have
of
to see the
it
yeah.
severity
it
of it. I
yeah
mean, it
it
didn't look like a
depends.
bad strain, but as long as it's not like a grade 2, it's just a grade 1.
As
Did
long
you
as
see it
not, bro,
happen?
as long as it didn't pop, as long as it wasn't necessarily like a pop like we when
Like I
Oh
two
mean, he
yeah, I
games
remember
ago.
that
walked and he
pop
was
word. Oh my
stretching.
god,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember that.
but it was he was
Yeah,
just stretching it, so it's just probably just like muscle
I
tightness or
don't
but
think
that's
something.
what
it's
he
as
was doing.
bad as last time at
But
all.
Smooth, that's what he was doing in 2019. He was stretching it also, and it turned out to be like
I mean, he
horrendous.
walked back. I thought
He
pretty
walked
okay.
back on his own like he
No,
wasn't
but he
limping.
walked back in 2019 also, right?
I mean,
From that injury.
Not
I'm not
like
gonna
that.
judge a
Not like
groin
that though. He
injury
was like
Not
based
like
on.
hobbling.
that.
I'm not
He
gonna
was like
judge a groin
hobbling.
injury based on someone
Okay.
stretching and walking back. Like, we just like I have no idea, guys. Like,
It's less bad than 2019. I'm telling
yeah.
you right now, bro.
A
I
regular
mean,
Yeah,
did
groin.
anyone feel like we got
No,
like?
but
also
Jake,
Jake. I'm also gonna
There's three severities. I think there's grade one, grade two, and grade three. Let's say
It's
he
gonna
doesn't
be the
have,
least. It's gonna be the least.
Yeah.
I bet
but
you.
that's
I'm gonna
still a
be
week.
no, but I'm being
Jake, that's
Yeah,
still a
completely
I
honest
week.
with
mean,
you.
guys, like
Yeah,
you
I
should get
know.
your
I know.
expectations in your head right now should be 1 to 2 weeks. That should be your
Two
expectation.
Yeah,
weeks
I
is a
agree.
lot, Caden. That's half a month. That's a
Yeah, I mean,
lot.
yeah,
What we can
like
live with 2
he
weeks.
strained his groin. Yes, it's gonna be 2 weeks.
Yeah,
No,
but you
I
there's
know.
no
Yeah, but I'm saying that's a lot.
alternative,
Like two
bro.
weeks
Yeah, I
is
mean,
half
yeah,
a
it
month. Like
sucks.
that's a
Like it's
lot of
not
time.
like yeah, I
I
mean
just feel like
that's
there's
the
no
point. We he
alternative.
And
played.
Luca has a bad back too.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Luca. It was games to sit people. I mean they have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straight games for LeBron on a couple back to backs as well. Like it was pretty in our face there that he needed to sit. Maybe the plan was he would have sat Monday, but like still frustrating. I mean he looked just slow out there. I mean
LeBron did not even look good today before that, if
yeah,
we're being
I
honest.
mean
Like part of the game, yes. His mid-range shots were falling. It was just certain things he didn't look as good as he did against other teams
yeah.
recently.
You should be able to sit LeBron. I mean should win Monday. You just try to split the Thursday, Friday. I don't care which one you win. At this point, it's like you just try to survive over these next 8 to 10 games. There's like 19 games left. It's just if you're the 4 seed, I don't really care. Like healthy, like that's all that matters. Uh,
How many games far are we from the three seed? No, four seed.
We're
Four
well,
seed.
I think we're two. I know we're the
we're
Nuggets are
it's
the
wherever
Nuggets are
Memphis is. We're
41.
still up by a
Yeah,
half a game on Denver.
yeah.
No,
So
we're not.
no, we have the
We're
I
same
mean,
record as
we're
Denver.
tied
Doesn't
with
Denver
Denver.
have
We're
a
two
very
games
tough
up on
stretch coming up?
Memphis.
Yeah,
Yes, we're
no,
five
Caden.
The
behind
We're
Nuggets
not.
Thunder.
have
They play the
OKC
Thunder
tomorrow.
tomorrow
Caden, we're
and
half a
Monday.
game
They both
behind
play the
Denver.
Thunder.
I'm looking at the standings right now. We're half
Well,
a
they
game
play
behind
Thunder
Denver.
back to back, so they're at least splitting. and we'll win one.
We're
So
we
we're
are
gonna get a
yeah,
half a game minimum over these
we're a
next
game and a
3 days.
half ahead of Memphis.
Yeah, like Memphis
Yeah.
still has an average, slightly above average schedule. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we only have to
just
beat Denver once to get the season series too, so we'll have the tiebreaker if we just beat them once the next 2 times.
well, we play them 4 times this season. I don't know how a split
We do.
works.
Oh, I thought it was 3. Okay, never mind.
No,
Yeah,
we
no,
see him. We see him
Wait, do
like
we play Memphis this year at all so far?
no,
Or?
we're
we
done
play
with
Memphis
Memphis.
one more time as
We're
well.
done
I
with them.
think we're 2-1 against them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we're playing
are.
them in the March here, so
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to
I don't
that
know.
game.
You lost the game. I mean, yeah,
It's
they did some good
irrelevant
things. I thought
anyway. I don't know what you guys like. The thing with the Denver thing is like it doesn't matter where we finish or they finish unless they're like in the 4-5 and we're higher. Like if we're 2 and they're 3, doesn't really help. You still play Denver and OKC in playoff series. They need to be like 4. So they have to really have kind of a collapse.
yeah, like I seriously don't care what the schedule, I mean, looks like or anything. I mean, it's just like sit people if it means getting healthy. It's way more important at the end of the day. Like
I'm
just
I'm I'm be honest with you. Luca didn't look right all game, but I will say, let's say Luca does get back, and Luca having LeBron out, we can see what Luca can do. Because technically, after LeBron retires, it's going to be Luca's team. So Luca's just going to gain chemistry with AR and
yeah,
those type of guys, just like he's been doing. But without LeBron, it's going to be tougher to do that. But
yeah,
you're gonna see what kind of step AR's game has really taken,
yep,
because AR
I
has been
agree.
able to take
I
AR
think
has been
Reese
able,
has shown he can like be a secondary player
no, but that's what I'm saying.
this
So
season.
yeah,
AR's turned into a third option, but with LeBron out, he's gonna become technically that second option. So you're gonna
No,
be
the
able to see.
truth is the LeBron injury is good for Luca and Reeves. It's just not
Yes,
good for the Lakers.
yes.
yeah. I mean, you just hope that if Luca's back's bothering him on Monday, just sit him too. Like you should be able still to get that game. Like oddly, even without like 4 starters. Maybe Hayes is back on Monday, but like still,
yeah,
like
but when you're playing a team that wants to lose, it's
yeah, like you can still beat Brooklyn without Hayes, LeBron, Luca, and ever like you can figure it out
So
enough.
what's the time frame on Rui and Hayes being back? I know Rui's like supposed
Rui
to
said
be
at
like 3 weeks.
least
Rui.
another week, so I would think it's going to be 2 more weeks. So he's for sure going to be out the Denver game. They thought that he would. They said that he's on the road trip, so I thought maybe he would play. But I mean, I think I would look at
I
the
think.
19th
Hold
in
on.
11
I think.
days against Denver would be
Let me
maybe that
see.
game.
I
Like,
saw McMenamin.
is
I saw
Hayes
Dave
out for a while,
McMenamin
or
tweeted something
No,
earlier
he was like
today.
questionable. I think Hayes maybe plays Monday, but maybe they sit him on Monday as well just to give him.
we
Basically, the
can't say
Nets
that
game is
entire
just like just
roster.
win, like just win on Monday. Like it's
That
Guys,
that's
an update on the injury. So David McMenamin just tweeted, it's too early to project an accurate timetable for how long LeBron can miss because of this left groin injury, sources told ESPN. However, one source said that the initial thought is that it will not be sidelined for a matter of weeks. It's only it will sideline him for a matter of weeks, not a matter of days. Wow. So LeBron's gonna be out for a couple of weeks at least.
it's
yeah.
gonna be 2 weeks, like we
Bad,
said, two
yeah.
weeks max.
I mean, we don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. So
My gosh, Draymond just hit a three to put him up two with
all
20,
I
30
know, guys,
seconds
is
left.
LeBron's gonna go back in that hyperbolic chamber. You know, like LeBron has this shit where he'll go out like around this time and he'll just be ramped up for the playoffs. So, like, you need a healthy LeBron if you want to do any damage in the Western Conference. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's just yeah, I
Not a big
mean,
deal.
so yeah, so I mean it's probably gonna be 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, I don't care when. I mean, if that's still the end of March, first week of April, he can still play the last 2 weeks of April and still get like 8 games going into playoffs. So at least be rested. I mean,
Also, the end of March schedule is pretty soft for us. We played the Bulls twice, like the Magic and
yeah,
the Rockets and the Grizzlies are both kind of fading a little bit. So I like the second half of our March schedule. It's pretty light.
yeah. I mean, we still have teams that we should win against. It's just you shouldn't expect to be like we're gonna beat Denver once or twice. Like that's all kind of like you just try to beat them once, and you just like beat the Spurs, beat the Suns, beat the Nets, like Bulls, like those teams. I
yeah,
mean,
this is like I said, bro. Today was the test. Today was the test against a good Boston team, and you were without, like we said, technically three starters, and you lost by how I think like six, or you got within six. So
This wasn't 4.
or within 4. So I'm not really like
Yeah, that
healthy. I'm
Jalen
not
Brown
concerned.
three felt like a fucking dagger. Gosh, he was. We were
Dude,
playing so well. We were hitting
I was
shots, and
so
he
That
just
one
mad.
was
steps
the
into a
dagger.
pull up,
I
and I'm
don't
like, no.
care about this game. I don't know why we care. Like we would have won if LeBron didn't get injured, in my opinion.
Well, I
We had
don't care
all
about
the
like long
momentum.
term, but I want to win. I want to beat them.
I just care about the injury. That's all. We split the season series with the Celtics the
No, we
last
beat
2
them.
years.
I know we beat them this year in the season, the
Yeah, we
series.
beat
I
them
think.
this year. No, we didn't
Yeah.
beat them
We
in the
didn't beat
series.
them
No.
in the series. We just beat them
You
the
only
first
play them
game.
twice.
Hey,
Oh.
this is
Yeah, you play
Luca's
them
first
twice.
first month with the Lakers, bruh. The Celtics have what, 2 years together?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, we're
like
fine.
the truth is, and I pinned this up top too at some point, but like this is the worst version of Luca tonight. And the Celtics do a really good job on him, and he's still at 34. Like
Yeah,
Luca's
he had a
fine.
great second half.
No one's worried about Luca, bro.
Luca's
We're
gonna just be fine, bro. And Jokic had the similar thing with his back in Boston. So
One thing that y'all said, some of y'all said that I want
I
to
know
kind of want
it's
to push, not necessarily push back on, but like I do think that Jackson Hayes would have been serviceable in this game for the sheer fact that it gives us a decent lob threat. Um,
Just
and
gives us
that
a bigger
way,
body to switch.
yeah, that also that like Jackson Hayes is pretty serviceable on the outside. Like he's not AD, he's not like a perimeter defender, but like he's fast enough to cut off driving lanes. He's fast enough to move around on the perimeter and stuff like that. So like we don't have to play small ball all the time. And like, at the end of the day, it's someone that can actually like get a hand up and get a better contest than like Derek White on someone like Derek White or on someone like Jason Tatum or someone like Jalen Brown. Like I'd much rather have Jason Tatum or Jalen Brown shooting over Jackson Hayes shooting a contested three over Jackson Hayes than, Gabe Vincent. With all due respect to Gabe, I'd much rather have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Luka likes to set the tone early in games with like lob threats to the center.
Yeah.
He didn't have that today. And
Yeah,
let's
he
just,
didn't.
his first quarter was horrible. So it might have been a
Yeah.
little bit better if Hayes was there.
Like hell, even
Yeah,
Christian
Reeves two
Koloko
was
could have
like
seen some
Reeves two
time.
looked just like slow. Like he couldn't look like he couldn't like beat
But
anyone off the dribble.
I think AR is still getting back. Like he had a bad game
Yeah.
against he had a bad game against the Knicks. You expect him to come back after two like missing he missed like 4 games or 2, I don't know. But it's gonna take time. Just like it took time with Luca, it's gonna take time with AR. So
Bro, Tatum played 45 minutes. Is that no way that's true?
That's not normal for him. He just wanted to win. Like respectful, I respect it, but that's not normal.
It's got to be a fake. No, he did. He played 40 over 45 minutes tonight.
mm-hmm.
Tatum
Hmm.
did.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, he
That's a
just wanted to
season
win.
high in minutes, by the way. Most he's played all year. But
It's a
honestly,
try.
we can complain though. Like if you play the Lakers, that's how you should be acting, guys.
You're
Like it's
going to
not.
know teams are going to act that way when you play the
No,
Lakers.
like
Yeah, it's
we've
not that
seen this.
crazy, bro.
I've been a fan since like the second grade. I've seen this too many times. I think it's fake.
But what I will say, back to my point, I do agree. I do think coaching wise, I know you were trying to try something out with Goodwin on Tatum. I think if you moving forward against any team, if Hayes is out or someone's out, put Vando or Dorian Finney-Smith on the floor and don't let them switch off of Tatum. Because
Agreed. I just think it was a
Hmm.
lack of bodies tonight.
no,
Like
I agree.
we just didn't have bodies to
Having to
play. We
play
were down
Jordan
to we
Goodwin
were
for the
down to
amount
like
of minutes,
7 guys
I
to
having
know
to
I
play.
play.
completely agree with you, and I understand you were trying to test it out, and you had to do it. But I still like Jordan Goodwin is too small on a Jason
Yeah,
Tatum. If you're
yeah.
So
going,
you're putting who else? Like who
so
else
if you're
though?
going to
Who
do
else?
that, if you're going to
No, you're
do
totally
that,
right. There's
you
nobody
would have.
else.
If you're
Yeah,
going to
like
do
that's.
that, you could throw
I
a
get your
Jamison
point,
on
but you're
him.
saying they shouldn't have tested it out, and I'm saying then like what was the other option
They
then?
had to test it out. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like, and
like
honestly,
it's
like
yeah
it wasn't a test. It was like they had to just
yeah
like
they
they had
had
to
to.
play it.
It wasn't.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
you're
a
gonna put
test.
Connect
That's the
on
way it
them. I
had to
mean,
go.
like
That's true.
yeah. I mean, it's just that there's just. I mean, Vanderbilt on our side alone, we played 9 guys. Vincent was terrible. Goodwin hit 2 threes, but looked And then Jemison played 5 minutes and was horrible. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
Trey
just
going. I don't know.
Trey Jemison is not the one to match up with Al Horford. Al Horford's too big. He's too savvy. He knows too much. He's too good.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, that's what
Like,
I said throw Alex Len out there, but
No,
well, I mean,
hell no.
we're not that fucking
Respectfully,
desperate.
no. Like I know Alex Len isn't like he's good enough to be a professional NBA player. I know that. But like, no.
But we had no bodies out there that were big. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
like we lost our 7-footer, a 6'9" forward that plays the five, and then we lost LeBron in the last 6 minutes. Like
That's why
we
I'm
just
more excited for next season. Like we need another center. Like we got one guy.
Yep.
yeah, like
I'm
it's
No,
not
yeah,
gonna
all
we
lie,
just
we
bro. Let's
desperately need a
just like,
center.
on to Monday. We get this like. Hopefully, D'Lo doesn't do some fucking crazy shit. Like fucking Monday.
He tried a revenge game against us the first time. He really tried it.
I mean, he's gonna try to do it again in Brooklyn. But it is what it is. We'll just bounce back and. Like I agree, we just have to split the back to back against the Bucks and the Nuggets, and then move forward.
Hey, thankfully D'Lo had his fake game today.
I will say I do appreciate JJ Redick getting a fucking tech trying to empower his guys. Like that shit is like in a head coach. That's what you fucking need when you're down 20, and that God is going over it. So like that's one thing I do appreciate about JJ.
Is no one talking? Is that anyone talking?
is someone talking, or can I?
No, I don't think anyone was
I
talking.
thought you guys were talking. What happened?
Oh no, it just went
I
silent.
get
I just
everyone
plugged in
muted at the
my.
same time, and I was tripping. I thought I had lagged.
It was awkward.
Yeah. I just want to say really quick while we were looking. Basically, the Lakers are 6 games up on six. I'm just or seventh. So it's just like with 20 games to go. So it's like that's almost barring a literal like 5-15
So just take
stretch.
care of
Like that's out.
literally
Braun
just take care of
Braun's
it.
probably going to be out 4 to 6 weeks if it's a grade
What
two
makes you say that?
because of if it's a grade two, it's 4 to 6 weeks.
I mean, it's gonna
I
be,
don't.
I would assume, more like two to
I think
three.
it's gonna
They
be
would
two
say
to three.
month.
It's not gonna be. It doesn't necessarily seem like a grade three because it's like
Grade two.
it's a grade. If it's a grade two, it's probably grade one. To be completely honest with you, and if it's
Well, even if let's just say hypothetically it is like worst case 4 to 6 weeks, the playoffs like literally wouldn't start for 6 weeks today. So it's like, you know, like
It
for the
fucking
Lakers,
sucks,
it
man.
would be over 6 weeks actually. So,
Like
but yeah, I mean,
the
you
worst
got to manage
possible
his minutes,
time.
guys. Like that's literally my just one takeaway from this game is like you have to manage how many games he plays. Like going forward, this whole like push forward thing with him is the one guy you can't do it with. Um, I keep trying to preach it. Like you just have to be careful.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just not a. I don't think LeBron can do it. I know he can, but like
he can, no,
going,
he can do it. It's just like the dude's 40 years old, and the longevity and the amount of miles on his tires, on the tires, is bro. The shit's gonna get worn down if you play fucking like 20 games in a 25-day stretch. Like we've literally been pushing LeBron, and he's been day to day every single game for pretty much the whole year, and he's played bearing like some shit. But it's like you can't have LeBron play 40 plus minutes every night.
It feels like malpractice, but we've genuinely needed it every single night.
Not, but like in games where we were blowing teams out, like take LeBron out early in the third. You cut them in until like the fourth. You don't need that.
it's just almost like you should have just sat him for like one of the Clippers games or something, or like you played this Knicks game, and I understand he wants to play in Boston, but like, gosh, it's like OT. You're basically playing 40 hours later with a 4 hour flight across the
Which
U.S.
is
like three
insane
hour
work.
time
Like Adam
change.
Silver
Like,
needs to be investigated.
yeah, like I mean, yeah. I mean, you just hope you get the grade one. Uh, is all.
We'll
I mean,
probably hear something within the next like tomorrow or whenever.
yeah. I mean, basically, too, going forward, we play the Nets. We should win the Bucks, Nuggets. I think you could win one of those. I don't know which one. Spurs, Suns. If you lose like one or two, you're both at home. Probably get both almost. The Suns are god awful defensively.
Yeah.
Nuggets, Bucks again. Like you just try to go 2-2 in those four
Yeah.
games, and then you get the Bulls, Magic, Pacers, Bulls. Then you're at the 29th. That's in 3 weeks.
I'm gonna be
Like,
honest with you, bro. When it comes down to the Nuggets, I think Luca has something against those Nuggets. So I
Yeah,
was depending on if you get Rui back or not. If Rui's still out, then the Nuggets could steal
Sounds
it.
like Rui's 2 more weeks,
If
so I
Rui
wouldn't
if
even
Rui is at
project
least
Rui.
Rui is at
We
least a
have no
week
chance
out
against Denver without
right
LeBron.
now.
Not without LeBron. We have no chance against them without LeBron in any of those games.
I mean, you said we had no chance with Hayes. We did win.
I'm
So,
not gonna
I
lie,
mean,
bro. Yeah, I disagree with you. Without LeBron, you could still win because like it's not good for the Lakers, but it's good for Luca and AR, and it's good to build chemistry with guys like Vincent and the guys that
Yeah,
don't necessarily get a lot of run. It comes down to the next man up mentality, and the Lakers have been able to take that mentality and thrive with it
facts.
ever since we got Luca. So it's not a concern of like, oh, your best player's out. You have a top 75 player in the league that can take a team anywhere with Luca.
Facts, facts. I definitely
So
think like you said, you're the one who said it's Luca's team next. Like, I really think that Luca gives us a better like not a better chance to win, but like he still gives us like one of the best chances to win just based off of his resume and who he is as a player. Like the Celtics gave him fits last year and he still dropped 34. Like, yes, I understand it. Like, you know, our defense was porous and we couldn't stop anything, but like this is also the defending champions and you have to kind of respect that, even though, you know, as much as we hate Boston, like they are the defending, you know, champions, and they are a very very good team. They're the
they're the
favorites.
most complete
They're the most
team
complete team in
by
the league by
far.
far. They're the favorites to win it all. Like I don't think there's a single team in the league that can hold them, and we got it to within six.
four, we got within
But we got
four.
to put it to within four, and then Braun goes out at the 7 minute mark, and he's injured. Like that's a huge part of our offense without Rui, without the lob threat of Jackson. Like at the end of the day, like do I hate that we lost? Yeah, but like I'm not moved by the loss.
No, bro, it's literally just another game in the
Yeah.
schedule where you're not gonna be able to win every single one.
Hmm.
We didn't expect to go fucking 20-0 since 20-4 since January 24th, 21st. We didn't expect that. Or you people at the beginning of the year would have called us crazy if we thought that. But it's just, we move up like the next man up mentality. And we have a coach that is a basketball psycho
Yeah,
or
honestly, yeah,
savant,
we
whatever
got
you
our
want to
own
call
Joe
it.
Mazzulla, which I honestly like that. Like the fact that you could see them kind of going toe to toe in this, like even though yeah, like they have the better lineup and stuff like that, like we still were able to make the adjustments to stay competitive. And like one thing I want to talk about is like the resiliency of this team compared to other years. Like last year, year before, we give up, we get blown up by 40 in the third. Like we give up at the end of the third, we get blown up by 40. Like the starters come in and that's like the subs come in and that's it. Like we have 12 minutes
That's the
of Trey
difference between this
Jemison. We have
team.
12 minutes of Bronny, or not Bronny, but like Bron because he was playing in South Bay today. We have 12 minutes of Shake Milton
Drake Milton,
for the
Cam Reddish,
eh,
but that's the difference between this team and other teams.
the resiliency with this team, the commitment to competitive greatness, the commitment to continuing to fight and not giving up and just executing and getting the job done is huge.
Bro, it doesn't just show tonight though. Look at like I'm gonna be honest with you, the Lakers have been atrocious in third quarters all year, all
Yeah,
year, and
that's never stopped.
and
But like,
and
but
the past no, but the past two games against New York, the Knicks, and against the Celtics today, the Knicks had a big lead going into the fourth against against us. We managed to take that game to overtime, barring a Jalen Brunson injury. Yes, he got hurt, but then tonight
Mhm.
you're down. The Celtics go up 21 going into the fourth, and you cut it within four. And LeBron gets hurt. So it's like the resilience isn't like this team knows how to fight.
Yeah, no, the
Gotta
fact that
say,
they
as
are.
a my bad, my bad. I just
No, you
gotta
good. Keep
say, as a
going. Keep
Knicks
going. Keep
fan,
going.
thank you, appreciate you. Just gotta say, as a Knicks fan, real quick, because I love the space that y'all got. Shout out Caden and Jake, but um, yeah, I'm not putting that loss was completely on that entire team. And I think Brunson's injury was actually a non-factor. I really think the Lakers would have pulled that out regardless, to be completely honest with you guys, because of how bad the Knicks are at closing games themselves.
I respect
And
that.
and I wanted to ask y'all as a follow-up real quick. We know LeBron's injured. I'm seeing reports saying that it's weeks, not weeks, not days. How are we feeling about this going into going into the next month?
Um, I'll say on my end, I think LeBron's gonna be out 2 to 3 weeks. So that's about eight. That's about 8 games in total. And like I said, this is the perfect opportunity to see as a Lakers franchise and fans what you're handing the keys over to Luka Doncic and how he can run a team and carry a team and put a team on his back the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks is going to be a preview of what you can get from in the future from Luka and AR. It's not good for the Lakers, but for Luka and AR, it's phenomenal.
No, that's facts. There's that. I mean, that's not something. It's not the ideal situation, but at the same time, like you said, it's a preview of the future, and it's a preview of like what we're gonna see, what we want to see moving forward. So like, it's honestly, it's a great opportunity for JJ to figure out like, okay, what does this look like? What adjustments can I make right now? What sets can I run right now? What defensive coverages, packages can I run, et cetera, et cetera. So like, part of me is excited for this. Um, yeah, but part of me is bittersweet because like today is actually my birthday, and so like the Lakers haven't lost on my birthday in a long time. But like if there was gonna be any loss if there was gonna be any time that they lost, I'll take today over all the other days. Cause one, like, this isn't a Ham led team anymore, so I'm okay with it. But two, it gives us a lot to
Happy birthday, bro.
thank you. It gives us a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, I agree. Kate and Jake, you guys want to go to somebody else?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can keep bringing up people. Yeah, Fit Pro, if you want to come up and speak, go ahead.
Good, bro. You there?
I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
What's up? Yeah, we can hear you. What's up?
No, man. I look. I know Mines is kind of wondering, how long LeBron's gonna be out. Um, they did say a mild strain. Mild strain is 1 to 2 weeks. We kind of go from there. We'll probably have a update probably tomorrow or maybe Monday. He will miss some time, but I'm still feeling confident in his team. I mean, Rui's ramping up. He's he's gonna be. It looks like he's gonna actually be practicing with the team. So, the thing is them winning these games, them going a long stretch where they're winning these games. It actually it helped them. Even if you
Yes, thank you. Yeah,
even if,
that's
even if you start to even if you start to struggle a little bit, I think they still have enough where on Monday they can go and beat the Nets because that's the next game. You can beat the Nets without LeBron. Um, I think Luca's back is not really a concern. I think it's just that's more of like a tweak, and I think he'll be fine. But they can they can will this that man. Like I think the game after what's the game after the Nets? I think they play the Bucks
they
after
Bucks,
play
the
the
Nets.
Bucks and the
Bucks
Nuggets on
and
a back
Nuggets.
to
Yeah,
back. That's
Bucks
when
and
the three back to backs happen.
So I'm fully confident that you can beat the Nets and you can beat the Bucks. The game that's going to be interesting to me is going to be when you play Denver. You're not going to have LeBron James, and so that one's going to be tough. However, to kind of give you guys a little bit of optimism, we did beat the Celtics without a LeBron and a AD.
Yeah.
So
I
You
think
mean
um,
the
that you
Nuggets?
said
You mean the
it. I think
Nuggets?
you said it perfectly though in this way of with winning all those games in a row, the only positive thing now is with these injuries, like at least now you have cushion. Like if we would have went 4-4 and we would have been the 5 seed right now, and you would have been like, damn, we're 3 up only of the play in. And it's like, no, you're 6 games up now instead. And it's just like,
Yeah, we should be thankful that we're not playing catch up for once
yeah,
this year.
like
But
yeah. So and
Caden, I
LeBron,
have a funny stat too. Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
go
Fit
ahead.
Pro, real fast. The
What is
Lakers
it?
are now not undefeated with Trey Jemison when he plays.
No.
Prior to today, every game he played in was a win.
Yeah. I mean, I think that us just being where we are, Denver plays the Thunder twice and Oklahoma City on a back-to-back, and OKC is
Oh,
waiting.
guys, okay, an update on LeBron. Sorry,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
Kaden.
No, that's big news.
He said there's not much concern on the groin. LeBron has said it. Thank God. Thank
See,
Okay.
God,
That's
bro.
good news.
see,
Bro,
So
I'm
we
Thank
all
telling
need to
God,
you,
No,
bro.
bro,
hey, hey,
I'm telling
hey,
y'all,
one sec. That's from LeBron, though. I'm just saying. I love it's coming
that's
from.
a good thing.
No, I
but
Hey,
that's
Caden,
agree.
but
Caden,
that's
come
what
on,
you
They
let's
want.
be
got to get an
positive, Caden.
MRI though on it still, but it is like
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's be
No,
but
that's
positive,
a
but
Caden.
good
but
thing that it's
but
from
I think
LeBron.
the
Why are you
biggest
acting
thing
like that's biased?
the biggest thing is that you want to hear that from the player, the person that actually
Yes,
has the
correct.
agreed,
injury,
Yeah,
because
agreed.
if
correct.
he
100%.
because if he feel
Kaden,
like
no,
I've
you just said that it's bad because it's
I'm just
from
saying.
LeBron.
I was saying like, don't think it's coming from like the team doctors being like, oh, it's like a day-to-day one, not a
What do
multi-week.
the team doctors know compared to
Well, you
LeBron?
get
I trust
you
LeBron
bro,
more.
You can
LeBron
see the
James knows
severity
his
of a
body.
strain on an
He knows
MRI.
his own body.
Agreed,
Number
but
one,
That man's a
number
cyborg.
two. In 2019, he was very negative about that injury. That was also a groin injury. So this tells me it's very different.
Bro, this tells me he's gonna be out 1 to 2 weeks. Like 8 games are gonna be obviously you're gonna miss 8 games, but it's not something to be majorly
I'm
concerned about.
actually happy that LeBron is missing the three back-to-backs that we are all worried about LeBron playing in and how that would
yeah.
look.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm
I
not
think a
worried.
fair target date would be the second Denver one. Like
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know when that
or
Look,
is.
I'm
look,
not gonna lie,
my
or the Spurs the
that would be
rescheduled against the
quick.
but
Spurs.
my whole point to what I was saying is that because you've been taking care of business and you've been winning games, even with injuries, like if we've had players in and out of the lineup and we've been able to still win games, right? So I'm 100% confident that we will beat the Nets come next game. We have enough to do it. Yes, we have some players that we're, you know, working back to get healthy. Rui, Luca's still not 100%, but I still love where this team is at. You're not gonna win every game. I know we wanted this one because